Hello, Tim from Fairplay now on the 23rd of January 2024. So I'm going to indulge a little bit more in what seems to be becoming my favourite hobby, and that's a little bit of WEF bashing. And in that absolute lunatics asylum, there's a certain guy who seems to be the leading, or one of the leading lunatics or contender for, and his name is Hubert Keller. I won't go into exactly what he is. It's just one of their lackeys, and he was saying recently, probably at their shindig in Davos last week, how by drinking coffee we are putting CO2 into the atmosphere, and for every ton of coffee produced, many more tons of CO2 are emitted. And he was, of course, saying that this is a very bad thing, and that the only way that we can mitigate it is basically by limiting our consumption of coffee. So there we have the WEF once again trying to make our lives just that little bit more miserable and unenjoyable. Now we can't even indulge in one of the world's favourite drinks. And my response to that, as you might guess, is, well, it's twofold actually. First of all, I don't obey anything that the WEF comes out with, so I will be continuing to drink my coffee, thank you very much. And secondly, when you consider that CO2 is basically plant food, it means the more coffee that we drink, the more coffee plants will actually grow, and that will kind of result in ever more coffee. So I'll drink to that. Got my coffee in here right now, so let's contribute to more coffee plant growing, eh? And at the same time, showing two fingers to the WEF. So just a very quick little rant there, and the idiocy of this particular organisation seems to know no bounds. But by ridiculing them and just showing them up for what they are, for the absolute asses that they are, we can continue discrediting that particular organisation. I don't think there's many people left now who actually know about that organisation, who don't think they're absolute idiots, apart from the people who actually go along to their jollies, like MPs and ministers and that sort of thing. Everyone else knows what they're really about. So a couple of shout outs. Going to keep this one very brief today. First shout out is the song by Linda Jean about the Canadian trucker protests. That will be out tomorrow night, 5 p.m, Wednesday, which will be the 24th. So do look out for that. That will be my only video tomorrow because I've got quite a busy day on, but at least there'll be that for you to look at. And it's turned out well, even if I do say so myself. And the second shout out is another event in Tisbury happening this Sunday, which is the 28th of January, starting at, doors open at 11:30, with the actual event starting at 12 midday, and it's featuring two speakers. Graham Atkinson, who is he's a retired pharmacist and NHS manager, so I'm sure he's got a few home truths to tell there, and he'll be talking about healthcare for 2024 and beyond. So sounds like an interesting one. And then the other speaker on that day will be Gloria Moss, who's a researcher, social scientist and historian, and she'll be talking about the Great Fire of London, unravelling the mystery and links to the present day, because of course there's many who believe that there's more than what appears to that particular event, and that will be very interesting to learn about as well. So like I say, it's going to be 12 o'clock midday until about 4:30 at the Hinton Hall, Tisbury, postcode Sierra Papa 3 6 November Hotel. So you can get tickets, or you can book your place rather, by calling a certain phone number, which I'll leave in the description box below. Just call the number to book your place, and I'll be there filming the event as well. Hopefully you can get along, but if not, I'll have the speakers recorded for you to watch later on. But if you are going to go, look forward to seeing you there. And like I say, do look out for Linda Jean's Canadian Trucker protest song as well. That is particularly timely, I think. Like I say, it's turned out well. It's timely because it's near enough the 2-year anniversary of that particular protest, and it comes just when everything's kicking off protest-wise again throughout Europe, with the farmers' protests, and that seems to be spreading like wildfire, doesn't it? So yeah, with those thoughts, I'm going to leave it. Look out for Linda's song, and do check out this Tisbury event in the description box below as well. And I'll be back soon. Tim from Fair Play Now. Thanks for watching.